The Montreal Canadiens have announced the signing of defenseman Jeff Petry. We'll go over the details of the contract and give you my thoughts coming up next. So welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. We have an announcement here from the Montreal Canadiens and a couple of signings that they've made here today with some existing members of their current franchise. They did sign forward Joseph Blandisi to a one-year, two-way contract. Of course, Joseph Blandisi may not be a part of the NHL roster. He very well might end up being in the minor leagues, but he's a player who has NHL experience, somebody who can go up and down between the two leagues as needed, certainly be a decent depth piece. But the bigger news of the day was that they've signed an extension for Jeff Petry for 4 years at $6.25 million. It does include a no-move clause for the first few years, so he will definitely have to be protected in the Seattle expansion draft. And it also has a form of a no-trade clause in the final, I believe it was in the final 3 years, the 15-team list he can veto to trade. So obviously, this is a pretty good signing by Montreal. I know some people might think it's too much money. I personally don't. Petry's been an excellent puck-moving defenseman for Montreal. Is a big part of that blue line. He and Shea Weber really look after things on the right side, especially considering he, is obviously normally his second pair guy. Like that's a pretty significant defenseman for Montreal. They basically got him for a steal of a deal a number of years back from the Edmonton Oilers, and he's been a huge part of their blue line ever since. He gets a modest raise of $700,000 over his previous contract, and really, considering he's only into his early 30s now, he's still a pretty solid 40-45 point player, and I would expect him to continue to be in that area for the next while. So obviously, he's a very important player to the Habs. It's a great signing. The Montreal blue line, I think, is only going to get better. It'll be interesting to see what they do on the left side. Of course, after acquiring Joel Edmondson, they've got Romanov coming in. They've got Ben Sherratt, Victor Mete, Kulak. I expect some more moves here on the blue line, probably on the left side, but the right side is going to be well under control between Weber and Petry for the next number of years. I really like this signing for Montreal. I think it's a great contract for Petry, and I fully expect him to be a productive player till near the end of this deal. But let me know what your thoughts are on this contract. We're probably going to see more of these types of deals start to pop up here, as we're not too far away from free agency, which is coming up on October the 9th. So let me know your thoughts, and we'll discuss it down in the comments. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, turning on your notifications so you don't miss any future content, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd appreciate it if you did. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.